Yo, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, Eagles Nation? What's going on, Knuckles family? Excuse me. Super R. Knuckles here to come at you with the Eagles video. And a little bit late on this, but big news is that Doug Peterson got let go. He got fired 3 years after winning the Super Bowl. Now, for me, I'm saying he had to get let go. Now, people outside the Philly are saying, this guy got you a Super Bowl, blah, 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 blah. Yes, he did. And let me start by saying, I'll be forever grateful for Doug Peterson winning us that Super Bowl. I'll be forever grateful for him. But during this off season, well, not off season, like these past couple years, Peterson has been like slowly declining. Listen, if you really pay attention, he's been slowly declining. Like that 2018 season, right? We had like majority of our pieces still there. We still have majority of our pieces still there, but our offense was still pretty bad. Hold on for a second. Little construction going on the road right there. Had to like pause real fast. But the offense has not looked the same. It's been getting lower. It's been like declining, right? So 2018 the offense declined. 2018 the offense, no, 2018 declined. 2019 declined. So he promoted. So you see, basically, it's a lot to get into. Because what happened was that Frank Reich left. The offense never looked the same. He got Mike Groh as offensive coordinator, which he was the wide receiver coach. Did a good job with the wide receivers in 2017. But the offensive coordinator, no, his play calling was so bad in 2018. It was difficult to watch. Like, this is how you know Mike Groh was a bad offensive coordinator. When we got Golden Tate in the trade from the Lions, and when he said, I don't know how to put him in this offense, that's your job, man. Like, that's your job. That was immediately telling me, yo, you can't be the OC. How the heck you can be OC? You say, I don't know how to incorporate this guy into my offense. In 2019, offense was still bad. Like, well, we hasn't gone with Deshaun Jackson, but he got hurt. Like, pretty much everybody got hurt that year. So, and then, when Doug Peterson saying, oh, he will be back. Nah, he didn't come back. He didn't come back. Like, he didn't come back. He got fired the next day. And so this year, 2020, oh my God, this is just a debacle. This was just a debacle. It just didn't work out. It just was not working well in 2020. Like, this season, the offense was the worst it's ever been. Wentz had his worst season, and part of it goes on Wentz, but part of it goes on Doug too. Like, you didn't hire an OC. You were gonna call all the plays. Like, you had all that time. How you didn't get an OC is beyond me. Like, I don't understand that. And then we saw Peterson. We saw a lot of us bad coaching skills. Like, you barely rolled out Wentz when he's one of the best quarterbacks to roll at. You barely did any play action. You didn't like to run on the ball. Like, you didn't like to do a lot of things. You were too stubborn in doing your things your way. You want to go for a fourth down almost all the time. It was like no. It was like the risk was more higher than the reward. You want to go for 2 points for whatever reason, even when the score was close and we had plenty of time left of the game. And then you say you ran a plays to call in the end against the Ravens. I'll never forget that. I will keep on saying that to the day I die. I will never forget the fact that he says, I ran a plays to call. Like, what? Like, come on, man. And then part of, like, now the whole drafting situation. Oh man, this goes on the whole front office right there, man. Like, the scouts wanted Justin Jefferson, coaches wanted Jalen Reagor. Like I said, the scouts wanted Jalen Reagor, not Jalen Reagor. They wanted Justin Jefferson, this other guy that was on the Panthers. I forgot his name, but they're both candidates for Rookie of the Year. So I guess, we can't blame Howie on that, but Howie won Hurts. which that was another dumb move. So like, and here, but here's the thing. What happened was that it didn't have anything to do with Week 17. Okay, which I kind of figured that. It was mainly from what I heard is that from what we reported was that before the meeting that Jeffrey and Peterson had, Peterson wanted to promote his guys. He wanted to promote Press Taylor to the quarterback coach, offensive coordinator. Which honestly, he wanted to promote all of his guys that did a bad job this past year. Wanted to promote all his guys, and it's like, now I understand Doug Peterson saying he got tired of people telling him what to do. I understand that. I get that. You know what I mean? Like I 100% get that. But your suggestions about how first of all, you didn't want to get someone outside the organization. I guess you're being too loyal to the guys you have there. But we also gotta remember, guys, when Peterson got here, he didn't pick his staff. Well, I guess they gave him the chance, to pick his staff after Frank Wright left. Peterson has some control over it, but after 2018, 2019, now coming to this year, him picking out his guys didn't really work out. So it's like, hey, we have to move in a different direction. Now, and I also say this, I love Carson Wentz, but now this is going to be, pressure's on him right now. The pressure is on him right now. Because they pretty much will, but then again, I don't know if they really chose him over Peterson because they're still, they're looking into Oklahoma's head coach, who's Jalen Hurts' old coach. So I don't know how that's gonna play out, but no, people are gonna say this is all Wentz's fault. Now you're gonna pick your quarterback before you pick your head coach. You're gonna do that. Like people now, great. It might not be a similar situation, but you look at Green Bay and with Mike Tomlin, like. Aaron Rodgers saying like what things are going on right there. They got rid of Mike Tomlin. Was it like no Mike McCarthy? I don't know why I say Mike McCarthy. He didn't like things that were going on over there. And then and it's easy to blame Wentz because he was playing terribly, but people just don't understand. It's like, why is he playing bad? Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at the play call. Let's look at the mechanics. Like, obviously that's coaching, bro. People want to forget that. We were very on this, but we had so many penalties on us this year. That's to the bad coaching. People not even doing the popular routes. That was bad coaching. And then y'all also want to forget that Jeffrey Lurie, before the Cleveland game, he went over there to check on the practice and he left in disgust. He did not like what was going on at practice. So, like, what goes on practice, that's on the coach. Like, it's easy to blame Wentz because he's the quarterback. Quarterbacks get all the blame, right? Then I was just watching. Good Morning Football just now. I don't really watch that show. Not that I have a hate on anything like that, but I was just simply watching it because they were talking about the news about the person being fired, and I forgot the one guy's name, the fullback, right? He was saying, when Wentz when they won the Super Bowl, when Wentz looked at the podium and the coach said, "That's coming me next year." That's very selfish. It's like, how is that selfish? He's just motivated because, yeah, don't get like he got a Super Bowl, but like now it's like, hey, he wants to be the guy up there to be like, yo, I got us this thing. I helped contribute to this. It's like, it's just motivation for him. So like, I don't see how that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how that's selfish. And it's just me. I'm always fair, right? But if I had a choice, I had to choose Carson Wentz over Doug Peterson because I didn't see Doug Peterson making the changes for Carson Wentz. I rarely saw him do any rollouts. I barely saw him running the ball. Like, here's the other thing, right? Even when Jalen Hurts was started, the offense was still the same. It was still the same. Nothing has changed. Like what would people say? Oh, get rid of Wentz, this team will play better. No, this team played like the same. Maybe slightly better, like a tiny bit better, or maybe slightly worse, but no, it was still the same. It was still the same. Like, nothing changed. Nothing changed under this offense. I don't know what people were thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, at the end, man, like I said, I think the final nail in the coffin was when, Peterson went to promote all of his guys. All of his guys who did not do a good job at any of their jobs. And to promote them? Like I'm telling you, man, if Presti was the offensive coordinator, it would have been a lot worse. It would have been a lot worse. Or probably the same. Now, Howie Roseman, he is still there. That's another problem. He wanted Jalen Hurts. So, like, even with him, with Doug Peterson gone, when it comes to drafting, we still have Howie Roseman there. So, I'm telling you, man, like, that doesn't make me feel any more happier. That makes me nervous. Now, granted, John Dorsey is there, and he's had a lot of success, drafting the right guys in Cleveland. So, I think with him being there, perhaps, just maybe, we might see something. Just maybe we might see something in this upcoming draft. But, it's still, we still got to scratch out and be like, okay. Now, when it comes to Howie working the cap, he's very good at that. And he's very good at reconstructing contracts. So, that's the one benefit I could say with keeping Howie here. He knows how to work the cap. Like, we gotta be completely a bug with that. He's good at that shit. When it comes to drafting, yeah, we all know he's terrible. But so with John Dorsey looking over, we can, hopefully. Oh, also the Oklahoma game and the Ohio State and Alabama. Smith, man, he looked good, but I don't know, man. Will he be there at number 6? I don't know. I really don't know. Now, for draft, I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But as of right now, we got to look into our head coach. Like I said, it's going to be, like I said, I'll say this. I'm just still my guy, still believe in him. But like I said, the pressure's on. The pressure is on. Like I said, the organization pretty much chose you over Peterson. I think as any organization would, because honestly, I'll tell you this right now: if we were to trade Wentz, we will regret it. We would regret it. Now, I think Doug Peterson can be a good coach if he has an offensive coordinator. I can tell him, Billy, hey, we can't run this, but this is what people don't understand is that, offensive coordinators, they come and go. They'll be here and then they'll go. Like when they see an offense thriving under an OC, that OC is going to get job offers. So, it's it's a bit bittersweet that he's gone. But I mean, the way how he went out, it's probably not the best way to go out. It's not. But I mean, but part of it, he put it on himself. But I can understand why he said, hey, I don't like being told what to do. Like, I completely understand that. So, I mean, it's kind of a busy off season for sure. Like, I have a couple of coaching candidates in mind now. I understand now. Some people might. I think the obvious one for a lot of people is Eric Bieniemy, which that is the case. Now the thing is, you gotta look into is that he does have Patrick Mahomes, but Wentz can I'm not saying Wentz is better than Patrick Mahomes, but Wentz can play at a good level too. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But he also be saying, hey, you're getting another Andy Reid guy, but I mean, the difference is, then again, I said Eric Bieniemy had Patrick Mahomes, but their offense has been doing really well. And when Doug Peterson was the OC there at the time, their offense was bad. But we saw what we got ourselves into with Peterson. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm at work right now. We'll talk more about this later. By the time this video is uploaded, it's gonna be nighttime. So yeah, it is what it is. He's gone now, so we'll see what happens, man. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care. Peace.